Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're talking about the Santa Ysabel West Preserve Trail. Awesome trail on your way to Julian, Warner Springs area, and it's a great workout. So it's always, we're gonna hop into the B-roll. You guys will see a lot of what the trail looks like, and then we'll come back and talk about everything you need to know before you head out to hike this trail. How dare I make a video without turning on the light bulb? Alright, let's just jump straight into it. Santa Ysabel Preserve West Trail is a 5.6 mile heavily trafficked loop trail located near Santa Ysabel, California. Features beautiful wildflowers and is rated as moderate. I will definitely place this in the moderate to maybe slightly harder only because of the hills. There's a lot of hills, and on the way back, you don't really notice it, but on the way back, you're definitely doing a good workout. So just keep that in mind if you're planning on going here. The trail is primarily used for hiking, walking, running, horses, and is accessible year-round. Dogs are also able to use this trail, but must be kept on a leash. We clocked it in right around 5.5 miles, elevation gain a little under 1,200 feet, and the route type is a loop, as you see here towards the right hand side. The loop is really at the very end, and then it's more of an out and back trail. Let's take a look at the description here. Portions of the trail are steep, yes. Numerous oak trees populate the hills with several picnic tables on the trail. We did see those. And there's also a ton of cows on this trail. So this is one of those trails where you can go, you might see 6 cows, or you might see 100 of them. There's some fencing that I'm sure is broken along the way. They're just everywhere, and they go wherever they want. So I guess watch the cow poop. On the reviews, not much here. I did see a note about going counterclockwise, which I agree, and I will touch on when I start talking about trail details. But there is a way to make this trail slightly easier. So let's take a look here before we jump into trail details. It's really the old Julian Highway, or the 78. You can see here, we'll zoom in, and it's the old Julian Highway, Julian Road. And it's very easy to find. Santa Ysabel Open Space Preserve West. So very easy to pop this into Google Maps, and there's a really great parking spots for it. So if we drop the little guy here, you can see on the left hand side there's an opening. You can park anywhere on this loop, and towards the entrance here you'll see there are 2 big porta potties, which is always appreciated on these trails. So very easy to get to. Well, let's jump into all trails and talk about the trail details itself. Once you start, you'll open the gate, you'll walk through, and you'll notice that for most of this here, it's pretty flat. Once you kind of cut down, back up here, this is where you get some of the hills starting. A lot of cows here, and then basically the trail to me really is very beautiful here. When you turn left, there's a picnic table there. You'll turn, and all the way until you cross the creek, and then you come back up and you do this loop. This is really the best part of the trail. If we look down here at our altitude kind of meter, whatever you want to call this, you can see it goes up and it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up. So 1,200 feet is not that much, but when you're going up and down, you rest for a little bit at the very end, and then you come back. Some of these hills have a good steep incline. All right, so the trick here is when you get to this loop part where the upper creek trail is, if you want to make it harder, make a left. If you want to make it easier, make a right. This right to go up here is very, it's not severe, it's very moderate. So you'll start to go up and up and up, but it's not difficult at all. The back section here, this is all just straight downhill. So if you went the left-hand side, you're doing a nice chunk of uphill here. As well as on this side, there is a little bit of uphill, but this backside is really what you have to watch out. So if you go on the right-hand side, you'll go down, which is very nice. If you go to the left-hand side, this will definitely be a steeper uphill to get back and then turn around back on the loop. I saw some nice composition. It was super bright, super blue, so I didn't take that many photos. But if I were to go back for photography, right along this trail here where the water is, was really nice views. I would definitely go back and shoot there. And then right near the peak here, so probably right around here, right before you get to the creek on the highest point, so right around here, if you turn around, there's just some really great views kind of all around, but it's like I mentioned before, it's really towards the middle end of this half that I really was like, oh man, I gotta bust out my camera. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is a great trail if you haven't checked it out already, and it's very family friendly as long as you can do those uphills.